Hello everyone. For today I want to make video about uncountable nouns and countable nouns. This video to complete my talks about English. So before I explain about it, I wanna introduce myself. My name is Dewi Satria Saragi. I'm from HKBP Nomensen University, Medan. So let's start. My topic today that I want to explain is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So from that, I want to explain about the meanings and the differences each other. Okay, let's start. For the first, I want to explain about countable nouns. From that names, we know that countable nouns is the nouns that we can count it directly with or by numbers. So for the first is we can count it. The noun that we can count it. What is example of the noun we can count it directly use numbers? Is for example like table, chair, door, dog, kitty, and etc. For I choose one of them, table. For example, table. Table is one of countable nouns in this word, okay? So, from countable noun, this noun we can count directly, like one table, two tables, three tables, or four tables, and etc. So, for 1, 2, 3, and the next, it's different letter. I said for one table and two tables. So from I have said that table or tables is one of the form of countable nouns. So countable nouns has plural and singular form about the nouns. So for this case, the table. Singular of the table is table. And the plural is tables. So the plural is more than one. So it's the nouns or countable nouns more than one we use to add s in the last letter of the nouns, like this, table and tables. So from there, what we can conclude, from the table, we can also use a or an, like a or an. It we can use to say that the nouns is just one. Okay, like singular, a table. We use a table because it's consonant for the first letter. Okay, and then what next? So what can we make question if we want to ask about countable nouns? So the question that we can use is how many? This, how many? For example, how many of the table in the classroom? How many of the chair in the classroom? How many the dog I have? We can use many to ask about countable nouns. So if the question has many, it means that it countable nouns. The nouns we can count it directly with numbers. Okay, the next I want to explain you about uncountable nouns. Okay, uncountable nouns and countable nouns is different. It's what is it? Contract. Okay, so it means that uncountable nouns is the nouns that we can't uh, count the nouns. Okay, we can count it. Can't count it the noun. It's different, right? Counted and counted noun. From this is the names uncountable noun. It means that we can count the nouns. Okay, the next example. What is the example that uncountable nouns? I want to ask you about ever you counted uh, a sugar. I think along of your life you can count it the number of the sugar, right? Okay, so we need to add the word or experience of some of, a liter of, a kilogram of, a handful of in the nouns or in front of the noun. For example, some of water, a glass of water, some of sugar, a kilogram of coffee, and the etc. So if you just add the number in front of the nouns, it the people or anyone or everyone confused about the count of the nouns. For example, one sugar, two sugar. What? Because the sugar is so small and we can count it by the number, it make others confused. Okay. So, how we can, or what is the question or sentence that we can use to ask about uncountable nouns? So, for this case, it's different from countable nouns. If countable nouns is yours, how many? For uncountable nouns is yours, how much? So, if you want to ask about uncountable noun, we can use how much the sugar that you need or how much the water that you drink. It is the example of uncountable question. Use much, not many. So for the people that don't understand about countable and uncountable nouns, think that it's same, but actually it's really different. If you see or use many, it means that countable noun we can count it, and then while you use or see much in the question, but it means so if you know and can compare each other, you can easily what is it make it different between countable and uncountable noun. So thank you for your attention. I'm so sorry and I apologize about that. Yeah, I used the wrong sentence or I can say that word clearly or I look like nervous or my voice is not clear, so I'm sorry for that. After that, I hope I can do the best. So from adult I end this video. So thank you for attention and see you next time.